town of Hoedspruit lies between the Kruger National Park and the Blyde River Canyon in South Africa's Limpopo province. It's known as the home of green and khaki because it's surrounded by the largest privately owned conservation land in the world. The area's been battling to combat animal trafficking such as bushmeat poaching, where game such as antelope, impala, kudu and buffalo are illegally hunted for their meat, as well as an alarming increase in rhino poaching, where rhinos are killed for their horns.
In the Hoedspruit area, only last week we had an incident where we lost 6 rhinos in one night. So, you know, it would be true to say that even today, with everything that we have in place in terms of our approach to anti-poaching, it's still a very serious issue.
If you look up until the 22nd of January this year, 11 poachers were shot and killed in the Kruger National Park, which means it's one person being killed every second day for the first 22 days of this year.
South Africa has been so hard hit by rhino poaching, over 1,000 rhinos were slaughtered in 2013. And nearly 100 have been killed since the beginning of January this year. The collective noun for a group of rhinos is said to be a crush of rhinos, but many of the game rangers here are now calling it a miracle of rhinos. Each one of these 92 crosses symbolizes a rhino killed by poachers since the beginning of 2014. The 2.2 million hectare Kruger National Park is one of the largest natural parks in the world and faces constant infiltration by poachers. It's brought in military support to help reinforce its rangers' fight against poaching. And wildlife crime syndicates are now targeting private game reserves in the area.
Rhino horn is now to the value of 60 to 80,000 US a kilo, which is more than coke or heroin or gold or platinum. It's the most valuable resource in the world.
Every criminal syndicate, whether they were doing cash in transit, vehicle hijacking, vehicle theft, so on, are all turned into rhino. It's become a cash cow now. Every Tom, Dick and Harry is after rhino now. It's money. It's not seen as an animal. You see a rhino, people look at it and say, oh, there's R1 million.
Okay, Dion, is that you reporting a gunshot in? You heard the gunshot.
ProTrack is the biggest privately run anti-poaching unit in Africa. Its rangers on the ground are highly trained, armed and passionate about trying to stop the slaughter of wildlife. The guys from Rhino Revolution say the fight against wildlife crime in South Africa will only be effective if the government, the anti-poaching charities, local communities and other stakeholders join forces and unite against poaching.
It's got to come from everyone. It's only working united as one nation and one team that we have any chance at all of winning this war.
Rhino Dalkam, CCTV, Hoedspruit in South Africa's Limpopo province.